decluttering. It's a trending 21st century word that we all hear about and want to work towards, but essentially don't know where to start from. Every new year starts with goals and a change of mindset. But in our digitally congested, consumer-driven, materialistic daily madness, it's very hard to strip down all that declutter and essentially focus on what really matters and make the conscious changes that we really want to see in our lives. Welcome back to As We Speak, guys. I hope 2020 started off brilliantly for you. And just to give you and your family that little push to achieve your 2020 goals, I have here with me my friend and decluttering coach, Sahil Mehta, who has essentially learned his craft by literally walking the talk. Thanks for being here, Sahil.
Pleasure to be here.
So Sahil, why is decluttering so important?
If we remember ourselves as a child, as a young child, we're very pure, our authentic self. And over the years, we've started wearing all these masks. And decluttering is very important to remove these masks and return back to our authentic self.
How has a decluttering lifestyle helped you as a father, as a human being, and as a family man?
So what's been amazing on this journey is as I've decluttered my life from the material world, the body, people, and the mind, and become more of my authentic self, we can all agree that our body consists of cells which have energy.
Right.
So my energy has become so much stronger that all my relationships, be it my children, the wife, parents, colleagues, friends, has blossomed. So it all starts with the
Right.
I, and that radiated out.
We live in a really fast-paced, anxiety-driven world full of social media, and it's really toxic, especially to raise kids. So how do we help them to essentially declutter and filter out the good from the bad?
See, we live very much in an urban lifestyle today. We're surrounded by man-made structures in cities. So the best thing that we can do is connect with nature. Now, how can we do that? If you live in a villa, you can go out in your garden, spend some time under the tree or by the flowers. If you live in an apartment and you don't have a garden downstairs, you can sit by the window, watch the sun, enjoy the sky, the beautiful clouds. Whenever you're in nature, you're not distracted, and that allows you to again connect with your authentic self. So that time alone is very important to reflect on life in general.
Do you think decluttering essentially helps to achieve a positive mindset?
Absolutely. When you're removing all these masks and you're removing all this noise and clutter from your life, you now have the ability to fill in that space that you've just created anything that you want. That can be love, compassion, happiness, joy, energy, you name it, whatever works for you.
What are your top tips to decluttering our kids?
So I've got 3 tips for you, Karishma. Okay. The first one is lead by example.
Of course.
It's very difficult to tell someone what to do when you're not doing it yourself. Mm-hmm. The second one is have a hassle-free replacement. What do I mean by that? Decluttering also means taking more care of Mother Earth,
right.
Reducing the waste in your house. And the third one, and this is the easiest of them all, your children are growing. So they're naturally decluttering. They're not going to fit in the same clothes they're wearing today. They're not going to play with the same toys or games or read the same books. So get them involved in that process. Spend time with the children, explain what you're doing, share with them that these items can be better used by someone else who may not be as privileged as yourself, right. And get them involved from a young age. So now, every time they grow out of something, their mind is thinking, who can I give this to? How can someone benefit
right.
from these items?
We're right at the onset of the new year. Are there any daily decluttering rituals that you feel you can share that we as families can practice easily and that can be easily modeled by our children?
Every day when you wake up, before you go to school or before you start your day, write down on a piece of paper 3 things that you are grateful for. The second thing, when you go to bed, before you go to sleep, reflect on your day and go through a cleansing process and an awareness process. What did I do today? What went well? What didn't go so well? Why didn't it go so well? And if anything happened that made you upset, go through a daily forgiveness. You want to cleanse, declutter that out of your body before you fall asleep so you had peace of mind. And the third one I would say, and perhaps most challenging considering the world we live in today, no screen time for the first hour of the day and for the last hour of the day.
When you said consciously forgive and cleanse out the negative, how do you break that down for a child?
When we hold something inside, we're thinking about it, it's painful, But if we start, we need to release through some form of transfer of energy, right? You want that negative energy out of your body. So the way that I found that works for me is I write it down. So if it's not something specific, if I had a great day and I didn't have to forgive anyone, for example, I'll still write, I forgive all the living beings in the world. May all living beings forgive me. I do not have any animosity towards others, and I have friendship towards all. Just by writing that down every single day, just lifts me up, and I'm in a better mood. And hence I sleep better and I wake up clean, ready to start the next day.
And is there anything else that you would want to add to what you've already told us?
Start today. Not tomorrow, but today. Let me share with you a short story. The sailor went to the captain and said, "Captain, when are we getting our pay?" Captain said, "Tomorrow." Sailor the next day, very excited to get his pay, goes up to the captain and says, "Captain, you promised me pay today. Can I collect it now?" Captain said, "Didn't I tell you tomorrow?" So that's the game that always plays in our minds. Today, not tomorrow.
Guys, I think Sahil's given us so many interesting and quick, easily followable things to do. I think we can put them to practice, as he said, today. And in this case, we're going to get the rewards today. We don't have to wait for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Sahil's details are all in the description below. On Instagram, he's at Decluttering Coach. Make sure you follow him. And thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.